In this video, I'm going to teach you the 3 main riffs in the song Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses, written by Slash as far as the guitar parts go. He's an amazing guitar player, and as I learned this, I'm seeing all kinds of cool things that he does. So anyway, if you like this video, give me a like down there, and if you want to see more of these videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the little notification bell, and that way it will give you a notification when I release a new video that you might want to see. Okay, so let's get into this. I have a video that I've been watching that has just Slash on there. It's an isolated Slash track of Welcome to the Jungle, so I'm able to hear what he's doing. The first thing is he comes in, as far as this track is concerned, he comes in when he's still doing the dun 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 dun. He comes in with this. He comes with a B power chord to an A power chord to an E power chord up here, and he also hits the low E. And then he goes into a D without the middle finger on the second fret of the E. The A. Back to the B power chord muffling. He does something like that. Okay, now this next part I was really surprised about because I thought he was doing something different here, but it seems like he's doing something very similar to this. Now that is an A power chord, hitting it twice, going down to the G power chord, and then I'm stroking down. He has a ghost note there, and it's important that you pick down because it doesn't come back up, so it goes instead of. I thought he was doing all that stuff, but he's just going. Goes back to the A, hits the A twice, back to the G, to the F sharp, to an open E. He doesn't hit the power chord, he just hits the open. And that's what allows him to get back to the A. Okay, so that's the first part. I was surprised about that because I thought he was doing something tricky. But then I figured out he is doing some other things that are really tricky. Now, depending on your level of guitar skill, this part might be too hard. You might want to skip it and just do those 4, do that same thing over and over again. But at the end of that riff, he goes. I'll tell you what it is anyway. So you're going to start at the 7th fret of the G, bending, pulling off, and then have your pointer finger on the 5th fret of the G. And then you pick down with your ring finger on the 7th fret of the D. And then you do a kind of a rollover there, where I pick up on the 7th fret of the G. And I pick down, back going to with my pointer finger on the 5th fret of the G. That's such a really cool lick right there. If you're just getting into solos, that's something really cool to learn. Because I always get stuck doing this, which is different. This is more of a. And that's such a really cool lick, and you can really expand that and do some really cool things. And then I pick up. And I got my ring finger on the 7th fret of the D, pick down with my pointer finger on the 5th fret of the D. And then I pick up with my ring fingers on the 7th fret of the A, pick down, and my middle finger lands on the 6th fret of the A. I pick up with my pointer finger on the 5th fret of the A. I pick down with my pointer finger, it lands on the 3rd fret of the A. And he just he goes. I pick down with my ring finger on the 5th fret of the A, 5th fret of the A. And I pull off back to the 3rd fret of the A. Land on the 5th fret of the E. Go down to the 3rd fret of the E. And it goes back to the 5th fret of the E. It goes really fast. One time slowly. If you don't want to learn that, you can just do this on that part when he's doing that. But then he's going to go into the next part, which is really cool. And this part's going to be hard to explain. What he's doing, he's going... first of all, he's hitting single notes. Starts off by on the open A, picking down twice. And then I use my ring finger to hit the third fret of the low E and hit that down once. And as far as I can tell, he alternates picks 4 times right there. You hit the third fret of the E, the second fret of the E to the opening. And then you can start over again. But then after the first time, he goes... I think he does it. I think it's alternate picking 5 times, and I start picking down, and it works out when you alternate pick, then it goes back into the G where you're in the right place. And also, by the way, you're muting it. Isn't that awesome? To me, that's such an awesome slash thing. Okay, then he goes down to this part, E power chord. Down to the D power chord. Down to the D flat power chord. Down to the B power chord. But again, he's not doing all this stuff. Like I thought he was going. He's not. He's going. Again, picking down. Okay, so then he does that. Then it goes into the next part, which is a C power chord to the G power to the D power chord to the A power. And then he goes into this. And all that is he's my middle finger, and I'm going on the second fret of the D. I'm hitting that downstroking twice. Then I'm doing an open D. And then it's almost like he's hitting the open A as a ghost. Then he ends up with his pointer finger on the first fret of the A. I was trying to figure out what he does there. And it sounds like he's doing a ghost note with the open A. You don't even have to do that, it'll sound right. But it really does sound like he's doing a ghost note there. You do open A. Use my ring finger to the third fret of the E. And then open A. And repeat. Then he does the same notes, but he vibrates the crap out of it. This string. So he goes back on the second fret of the D, bends the crap out of it, or vibrates the crap out of it. Does an open D, lands on the first fret of the A, and vibrates the crap out of it. Open A. And then he lands on the third fret of the G, as I do with my middle finger, and then he goes one note up to the fourth fret of the G. Then he goes into that part. And that's all I'm going to teach today. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give me a like and subscribe to see more. More to come. Slash is awesome. Keep it up, man. Keep it up.